The Trump administration is considering drastic measures to combat domestic unrest, sparking intense debate and raising critical questions about the limits of executive power. But is this a necessary step to restore order or a controversial overreach? All options on the table. JB Vance, a prominent figure in the administration, revealed that President Trump is exploring the possibility of invoking the Insurrection Act, a law dating back to 1807. This move would enable the deployment of military troops within the U.S. to address what Vance describes as out-of-control crime in cities. A controversial solution. The Insurrection Act allows the president to deploy military forces domestically in cases of insurrection or rebellion, but it's a power rarely used. The last time it was invoked was in 1992 during the LA riots. Trump's consideration of this act follows his attempts to use federal National Guard forces in Democratic-led cities, which have been met with legal challenges, particularly in Chicago. The legal battle: federal courts have blocked the administration's efforts to deploy troops in Oregon and Illinois. A federal judge in Chicago denied the deployment of National Guard personnel, citing a lack of evidence for a rebellion threat. This decision highlights the tension between the executive and judicial branches, with the Trump administration arguing for the need to restore order, while courts emphasize the importance of adhering to legal processes. A divided nation, the situation has escalated the conflict between the Trump administration and Democratic states. On Sunday talk shows, Vance accused Democratic leaders of allowing cities like Chicago to descend into lawlessness and violence. He claimed that the city's murder rate rivals that of third-world countries, a statement that is not supported by recent crime statistics. This narrative has been disputed by Democratic leaders, including Illinois Governor JB Pritzker, who accused Vance of spreading lies. The shutdown standoff. As the federal government shutdown continues, the political divide deepens. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson blames Democratic leaders for orchestrating the shutdown as a partisan move, while Democratic House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries argues for a bipartisan solution. The shutdown is causing real hardship for Americans, but the two parties seem entrenched in their positions. Controversy and questions. Is the Insurrection Act a necessary tool for restoring order, or a potential abuse of power? Should the federal government have the authority to deploy military forces within the U.S. to address domestic issues? And what does this mean for the balance of power between the executive, legislative, and judicial branches? These questions are at the heart of a complex debate that is dividing the nation. And this is the part most people miss: the potential consequences of such actions on the country's democratic foundations. What do you think? Are these measures justified, or do they cross a line? Share your thoughts, and let's explore the complexities of this controversial issue together.